it's Andrew up ahead. You will see a lot of his ass through this video, which is weird because we won't be talking about him or his ass. Instead, I want to talk about Richard. Richard bought a DR650 5 years ago, and after 2 rides around his suburb, it sat in his garage, in storage, unridden, ignored, alone, with no big fat sweaty ass cheeks placed on its immaculate seat. Why? Just the usual mid-40s stuff. Richard was working hard to pay off big mortgages, family stuff, house renovations, you know the drill. Anyway, we meet for breakfast and he has this huge shit-eating grin on his face and says, "You better sit down for this." Over breakfast, the story comes out. A brief, slight pain in his chest a month ago. The next day, the doctor says, that's not good, and prescribes a stress test. The next specialist says, that's really not good, and refers him to a cardiologist, and the cardiologist says, this really isn't good. A major heart artery, 95% blocked, so they insert a stent immediately to prevent an imminent heart attack. The weird thing? Richard still has this massive shit-eating grin on his face telling me this. Why? Well, it's turned his life upside down. He went on a keto diet and lost 5 kilograms in a month. Decided to sell his business that was slowly draining his will to live. He assessed his financial situation, realised he was actually in a good position to start enjoying life now, instead of slaving away for a luxurious retirement. Instead of dropping dead, he just got the little warning sign. And I think we all need to regularly take stock of our life and check our priorities, no matter how young or old we are. Say you're a youngster, it may be you're only in your 20s or 30s. Look guys, you have huge amounts of energy. Working hard and saving hard now can make a phenomenal difference for the rest of your life. Don't get caught up wasting cash on bling and all the useless shit ads keep telling you to buy. A simple lifestyle is good for the planet and will save you heaps of money too. If you want to buy something, just save for it. Don't get addicted to debt and credit cards. In fact, I reckon avoid ever going into debt except to buy a house or apartment as soon as you can, even if it's a cheap, nasty one in the outer suburbs. If you aren't good at managing money, this will force you to manage it, and it makes a brilliant financial base for the rest of your life. Are you in your 40s or 50s? Well, as I said, if you've worked hard and saved hard, it's always a good time to reassess your life and make sure there's a good balance of play, work, and adventure.
There's much more to life than an endless cycle of working and spending and working and spending.
But for Richard and me, we know the sort of lifestyle that will give us those shit-eating grins.